Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertold, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz.
That's right, baby. Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. I'm Marantz Rantz, and it's pretty good. I rant. I'm Marantz. You know, I had like the best thing ever happen to me yesterday. I had somebody walk past me. I swear to you. It was like, I'm working, doing my thing. Guy walks past and goes, Marantz Rantz. I'm like, whoa. He goes, I watch you every day, bro. I have 5,000 shares. I was like, yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Random dudes walking by, dudes and dudettes, you know. You wouldn't know it. We own the company. Feels great. Hey, I have a challenge today. For all of you guys, I have a challenge. The challenge is, this is something like 5 years ago, we couldn't do. But, well, I did do, but we couldn't do personally. I'll explain. I don't want you guys to look at the ticker. Like, I know you guys want to look at the stock market every day and look at the green and red candles and see the ebb and flow of the markets. Like, can we just go like a day without looking at the ticker? You know what you own. It's not going anywhere. It's safe and sound, babe. I mean, it's really good. You know, I don't need to look at my... Every now and then I'll log in and I'll look at like my totals and be like, damn, that's what I got. I surprise myself sometimes. Every account, whether it be my bank account, my brokerage account, my retirement account, whatever. Like, damn. Yeah, nah. Let's just not look at it. Let's see how long I can go without pulling up the chart. You guys remember when I used to live stream and I would do 7 hours? Ask the people, they're in the crowd. I would do a 6 to 7 hour live stream for no one. 10 viewers, if that. And no ticker. I wouldn't even have a ticker on there. I would just be doing impressions the whole 7 hours. Basically, talking about nonsense. We're not going to do that today. We're going to get you some info. It's been a good weekend. I enjoy my weekends, guys. You guys know that usually I have a Saturday off where I get to spend time with the wife. We go out dancing. If you're part of the Discord or if you're part of TikTok or if, you know, whatever I'm on, if you're getting the other videos that I post, even if you're a member of the channel, you get some member-only videos in there. But my wife and I did go out dancing. We go out dancing every Saturday. Rain or shine. Rain or shine. We're out there dancing on Saturdays. It's just something we've been doing for 18 years. And we're never going to stop dancing. And she'll tell you that. So that's how I met her. How else you think, you know, a premeditated, good-looking dude like myself comes up and gets a little hot? You know, I figured it out a while back. He said, if you got rhythm and you can dance, you're going to be all right. Anyway, welcome back, guys. We got a lot to talk about. A lot of headlines, a lot of updates. I try not to get too much into politics at times, but you know what's happening with this administration as far as giving out these dates. Right now, there's a date out here. It's called the 7th of August. Listen, Mr. President, I'm with you. I understand. You guys don't know. I'm all on board with this administration, with the exception of the manipulation of the stock market, and they do it every time. I've been talking about this since February. If you guys were here in February, there's like headlines that come out, guys, and it messes with the stock market, and it shouldn't. It shouldn't have a direct impact on the market like DeepSeek? DeepSeek came out with a report in December. It finally went public in January to the whole world that, hey, we found a way to do AI for less. They took their gains and they bought back in. Trump comes out with a tariff date, take the gains, come back in. Well, we've got a new one, August 7th. They've now announced August 7th is a new date that Trump's going to increase more tariffs. That's all I can do. I can just inhale and exhale. Let it go. I'm just letting you know what to look forward to. Some good news, bad news. We'll figure it all out together. But let's talk about Palantir first. You're first up to bat, Palantir. Right here. Here's the headline, guys. They secured a landmark $10 billion contract with the U.S. Army. Consolidate. And now, this thing about this, 75 contracts into a single enterprise agreement. But that's $10 billion. And I had to go look at the fine print. I had to find it. I couldn't find it at first, but I did find it. And here it is. So now it is that they have secured a $10 billion contract with the U.S. Army, and it's going to run until 2035. That's 10 years. That's $1 billion a year. I don't know how much of it is revenue or actual gain for themselves. I always say that way. I don't know why. Income itself. But it's all revenue. And at the top of it all, when I look at Palantir, they're still not worth what they're selling for. Palantir is not a $10 or a $300 billion company yet, right? Hey, I'm just going off of the words of Tony Baloney. Tony Baloney, this one YouTuber guy, he went ahead and told me that if a company, it's not what they're going to be worth, it's what they're worth today. That's what he told me the stock market is, because apparently GameStop, this company that I love, it's going to be worth amazing billions of dollars. But allegedly, we're not there yet. We got to only invest on what we're actually reporting. 10 years, this is what we're doing here. We're doing contracts from 10 years. Let's give them value today. A la NVIDIA, the whole damn company. But it's okay. I'll play your game. So Palantir, yes, I don't think it's a $300 billion company, even with the $10 billion contract from the government over the next 10 years. Give me a break. That's Palantir, okay? So the next report that I saw come out was Boeing. When I looked at Boeing comes out and they have secured an $883 million contract with the U.S. Army, and awesome, all the way to 2030 again. So we're doing this again. We're giving you the contracts, how long they're going to last, and when I looked at it, I had to go read it again, and there you go. Boeing announcing that they're going to have another walk-off. They're going to have another strike coming up right after this gets announced. So what is it? Are we doing great, or are the workers of Boeing doing what they can do? And they're leveraging these new contracts. So they're not only costing the company money, they're now going to the bargaining table, and this is how they're manipulating, I guess, the workforce. I'll leave it alone. I'm not a fan of Boeing, not a fan of how the government does their contracts with people, but that's where you're at there. I did see last week, now guys, there was a lot of companies that announced their earnings last week, the last 2 weeks actually. 4 of the 7 Mag 7 companies are now putting out around $88 billion in CapEx. I already told you how I feel about this. The CapEx number is now going above the consumer pricing. And what I mean by consumer pricing, the amount that the consumer spends in the U.S. economy is now being beat out by 4 companies on CapEx. That means what's driving this economy, what's driving GDP growth? CapEx. Remember, we're giving value to at an all-time high level, a premium, to companies that are spending money. Does not mean that they are creating profits, that they're cashing in. This is why I called Apple a loss. Some guy came and typed in the chat all crazy. What are you talking about? Apple's a loss. They have so many. I go, you're not understanding what I mean by this. You're clearly not understanding. Retained earnings and losses, just so that we're clear. When you have a negative retained earnings and loss in this case, that means you're spending more money than you're bringing in. And in this case, Apple just had a record quarter, $94 billion of profit, a record quarter. Listen to me. They also announced in the same verbiage that they're going to spend $100 billion a quarter in share buybacks. More money than they make. As they continually to push out all their coffers, they have gone from a cash position of $60 billion to $30 billion. In 5 years, they've lost half their cash. How long do you think it's going to run for? Another 5 years? Great. Look what you're investing into. This is the conversation we have here. You guys want to make money, right? Everyone says, I want to make money, Marantz. How can you help me? You can help yourself. Stop buying things at the top. Stop buying the top 10 companies, because I'm just letting you know you're at the heaviest it's ever been. And I'm talking about overweighted on this whole market. If you don't see it, if you're just oblivious and blind to it, go ahead. I'll keep putting up headlines, and then maybe it'll catch on. But from what I saw from COVID, $6 trillion being printed, I just found the $6 trillion in Nvidia, Google, Apple, Amazon, you name it, they're all overvalued at that $6 trillion. You'll find it right there on the market. It's at the top 6 companies, top 7 companies. So this is the problem. That when you're announcing headlines and you're telling people, hey, this is what I want to buy outside of the S&P 500. I want to buy companies that are up and coming, that are restructuring, that are doing it right, like GameStop. And they're coming back and they're going to beat you. They're going to get into the S&P and they're going to blow right past it. By the way, guys, shout out to GameStop, inventing a new website, a new product, and it looks so much fun. And so many people are posting about it. We're going to go into detail about powerpacks.gamestop.com. I will get to it. But now we'll see the other part of this, okay? Apple earnings makes no sense to me, and it shouldn't. They're spending more than they make. That was the point. And that should be said. It's not a very good business at the end. It's like they're not living for tomorrow. They're just living for today. That's exactly what Ryan Cohen was saying. Ryan Cohen said CEOs and board of directors, everybody's just living for the now, not for what will be. They're not doing what's best for shareholders in the long run. They're just doing for what it is now. And why? Because that's how they're compensated. And if you guys don't believe it, go look at Tesla. Tesla is down. A decline in China, which we said that. They're also a decline in Denmark, Norway, you name it. Sweden. There was down in Tesla sales. Everywhere you go. The whole company's down. Yet they trade up every now and then, or they trade flat. And then when you go look at the fine print, here you go. Elon Musk awarded nearly $30 billion deal. They're at $29 billion pay. All these shares he's going to be getting over these next couple of years be invested. And Dan Ives from Wedbush says, this is great. We can keep him until 2030 now. Oh, we got a job. I mean, let me tell you guys something. I don't know how much money you need. I don't know how much you need to be told that your company's going to be great, or that you're going to make it great, or that it's innovative. But if I have to pay my CEO just for a name and a brand to keep them afloat, but I'm paying him $29 billion and we're losing money and we're not making money, Ryan Cohen, GameStop CEO, works for free, guys. Works for free. Transition, pivot, own money in the company. He puts his own money in. That's value. We're paying a guy. We're paying a guy who's just Tom, Dick, and Harry, as far as I'm concerned, with this economy, with this government, and you're just a Pete. It's like his ego's so massive, man. And you tell me what I see on the screen. My company's losing money. This guy's the richest man on the planet, and we just gave him $29 billion more dollars. Maybe I'm missing the ball here, but I don't know if I am. I know that GameStop has a tremendous effect on the markets. But when I look at Mag 7 companies and the way they're run, it's like bully city. And I don't like bullies. I also don't like bailouts. You guys want to talk about bailouts? Let's talk about UBS. UBS has reached a $300 million settlement with the U.S. Department of Justice over the legacy mortgage-backed securities from Credit Suisse. Credit Suisse was a bank that went under and no one knows it because they sold off all their risk and they swapped it over to UBS. That's GameStop risk. If you guys don't believe it, don't believe it. But we saw what happened with the Chinese housing crisis. If you have not seen the multiple hedge funds that have been shut down over the years, I've seen banks crumble, I've seen hedge funds crumble, and no one talks about it. We'll continue not to talk about you, UBS, but how you got a bailout. Reaching a settlement is a bailout. It's an agreement for less than what you were owed. Remember that they use these on the books, guys, as collateral. They use MBS, mortgage-backed securities. They use MBSs as collateral for their unrealized losses versus gains. Go look at Citadel's sheet. Go look at any bank's sheet that you see right now. Goldman, all of them. They don't have to report it either. I don't know if you guys knew this. We talked about it just a couple of weeks ago where they're doing stress tests and they're allowed to write. They're allowed to write out however they want to write out their books. They don't have to show that they need to hold collateral for short positions. It was something crazy like this for the banks. And I'm not going to speak on it like I'm an expert by any stretch. No, I don't care. I just buy GameStop. But it's kind of weird that GameStop's pinned to the floor right now, $22, $23. Volatility's as low as it can be. Nobody wants to touch it, but all it is ETF creation, shorting the XRT, and what are we doing now? What are we doing? We just keep creating the mess. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. The market goes higher and higher and higher because GameStop has to stay low, 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 low. Let GameStop go crazy, go up through the roof. What do you think happens to the market? The market just starts burning off because you have to sell your collateral to close that short position against GameStop. I'm sorry to tell you this. All these guys out here, you know what? I'm going to tell you, Tony Baloney, and I only say that because you go into the ocean and the water only hits below your knee. I get it. But Tony Baloney, let me ask you something, bro. I saw one of your streams lately, and you said you won't talk about a stock because it's not 20% short. A particular, in my show, on my channel, I won't talk about it because it's not 20% short. Like Open Door. You'll talk about Open Door now? Because it's a meme stock, allegedly? Where's the memes? Where's the dude with the red bandana? Where's the Reddit channel? Where's the meltdown for that? Where's everything? I don't see it. But I see you guys celebrating. Don't worry, Open Door has their earnings coming out like on Wednesday. They canceled the reverse stock split. Thank God. For all the people that are buried in that investment, thank God. They can't because NASDAQ, they're compliant. You know, if my company that I'm invested with is having NASDAQ conversations about compliancy, and period, I'm not in it. There's no way that I'm talking about a company that has solvency issues, right? They don't have solvency issues there, Tony. Tony, don't say it 3 times in a row, okay? Because all I think about is a group of clowns. That's it. I'm telling you something, dude. You keep telling me what you won't talk about on your show, but I was there. I was there when all you did was pump AMC information. And now you're willing to pump out GameStop info like it's yours. Nah. I'm sorry, guys. I know we'll do headlines. I'm not sorry. I don't care. It's my show. I do what I want. I hate these guys, man. I hate them. You guys don't understand. I have a passion in my heart for GameStop, and everyone out there talking shit against it, they're all going to be on the bandwagon. They're all going to be right there cheerleading along the side of it. And it's just, you're a fake fan. You're a fake fan. I already know, man. You guys can't, let's do a show together. Never call me twice. Don't worry, that's an inside thing between me and Tony. They know what it is. Mass and Tony. Trump to replace the labor, he really did, the labor data official this week and impose new tariffs. So he fired the labor statistics secretary. I forget her name. Do I care? No. But it's what I told you. I told you guys 2 weeks ago. I said labor numbers are not real. They're fake. The revisions that I've seen already happened over the last 4 months. They don't tell you the true story. This is why the Fed won't lower rates. Because that labor number is not real. Now the labor number comes out and it's terrible. Even revised, I think it was like 83,000 jobs. And you're like, no, hell no. That's nothing. Because unemployment rates went up. Okay, well, guess what? Now we're going to lower rates. Do you know what happens, guys, when you lower rates? You guys are going to see a market that's not going to like it. That's one. But you lower rates and you're just bending at the knee for what these guys want. I'm saying these guys, I'm talking about the guys who are stretched right now. The whole damn banking system. Everyone's stretched to this dollar. But you'll see what happens. Go look at Japan first. When Japan starts upping the rates and we lower the rates, Lord, help you in the carry trade. Marantz just put it all on the table. They have to keep the lid on the GME or the whole market gets crushed. Essentially, banks will get crushed. I think it's funny that Tesla went to the Saudi Arabia and main income is oil. That is hilarious, Andrew. That is hilarious to tell me that they're going to be selling them. And can you imagine if you're in Saudi Arabia and you're like, yeah, it's like going to a hot dog eating convention and saying, I'm a vegetarian. That's not going to work out for you, Joey Chestnut. It's just not. No good man will swing trade Mullen Automotive to make money and get involved. Oh, yeah. Hey, Tony, do you ever talk about Mullen Automotive? I swing trade it. Sure you do. Guys, by the way, when I told you don't touch Mullen, like 2 months ago, they did a reverse stock split. It went up to $27, and people were pumping it all over the internet. I said, don't touch it. It was $27. I was here live this day on the channel, whatever. Maybe $17. It doesn't matter. It's 3 cents today. 2 months later, 3 cents. I already told you it's the biggest crime on Wall Street. Mullen Automotive, biggest crime on Wall Street. You can't even find it anymore. They changed the name of the ticker. Just letting you know. Blue is your color. That blue is your. This blue is my color. Hold on, bro. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I'll rock it. I can't wear it outside of here, outside the house, because I can't wear it to work. I only go to work when I leave the house. I mean, that's about it. Are you kidding? My wife. True story. My wife buys me all these shirts. I don't buy them. I just show. This is how I know my wife's all in. She'll be shopping. And then I'll come home. She bought like all these clothes, and then and I got you something, babe. And here I am thinking I got something fresh. You know, back in the day, it would have been like a Nautica shirt. It would have been like some polo shirts. Freddie Bauer, blue is you. Shit, Freddie. Bro, that's my boy right there. Coming straight out the PA. You know what's from Pennsylvania and I'm mad about, Freddie? Micah Parsons. Get that kid a package, a stamp, slap it on his ass, get him out of here. Nobody wants this dude with the Dallas Cowboys. I'm done with him. Oh, my God. Going to Twitter crying about your damn contract. Get your shit out of here. Who goes to Twitter anyway? To defend themselves or to explain themselves? Nobody wants to hear your shit, Micah. Sign a contract and get on before you get spit on. You're trash anyway, dude. Overrated. I swear to you, I'm a big believer in this in pro sports. They're all great. They're all amazing athletes at every level, at every just... boom, boom. They're all great. They just don't get the same opportunities. I'm fixed on this because if I gave a dude 200 carries, he's probably going to get as many yards as the other guy that I gave 200 carries to. I'm just telling you. It's that way. It's that way in sports. Micah, nah. I'll go ahead and take anybody else we got. I'll let them go because I bet you what, they're gonna appreciate it. They're gonna appreciate it for like $2 million while you're bitching about your 24. Don't want to hear it. Anyway. Oh, yeah, so my wife's out there shopping, doing her thing. And then I said, hey, Belma, where are you going to go to? You know where we never go to? True story. I've never been, and guys, I'm going to tell you this till the day I die. I've never been to an IKEA. Never been to an IKEA. But that might change. Check this out. IKEA sales dropped last year for only the second time in 2 decades. If you look at this chart, IKEA has been going up and to the right on sales. So our pricing has gone up and to the right. But it was COVID and then this year to have a decline. Terrible. So IKEA's great idea and plan is to go ahead and go. IKEA sales fell off for the first time, and now they're in Best Buy. They're going to do a showroom in Best Buy. I hope it works out for Best Buy and IKEA. Lord knows people like to buy things at value, and that's IKEA. So what a good partnership for them. Me, I've never shopped at IKEA. I'm not going to. I drive right past them. Matter of fact, when I drive past them, guys, I'm driving past them, I'm bumping some Sirius XM radios, some FM radio, and my phone, it might even be Spotify. Be careful with the Spotify ads-free radio, guys. Spotify hikes their premium subscription. Again. They're going up again, guys, from $10.99 to $11.99. 9% pump in Europe alone. In the U.S., $10.99 to $11.99. There it is. Spotify shares up 46% year to date. So they are pumping their price up. I stick to YouTube music. YouTube videos, period. IKEA is good for apartment living. Quick turnaround furniture. Really? Endgame. I don't buy it. Honestly, my wife and I bought a table. I put that together. It took me 2 days to do it. Oh, God, it was terrible. I didn't have any tools. I did it by hand. It was bad. Bought a couch. Everything else, I bought secondhand. Even my bed. Well, my wife had to put some stuff on top of it, whatever. But no, we bought it from a friend, a female who was like, hey, I have this extra bed. It's a Cal King. I didn't care. About $150. You imagine? Foundation match. I couldn't say no. I was like, yeah. I got a big ass room and need a Cal King. Slept on that thing the first night. We about had back surgery. We said, nah, that ain't for us. Ooh, shit. Wife says, no, we get a topper. We get some other stuff. We got to do some stuff to it. I said, yeah, you're going to have to. Yeah, I know it's a steal, bro. You know what? as much of it as still it was, cool kid, we still have it. And the lady who sold it, she older lady, she in her 60s. She was like, I can't fit it in my place. She couldn't get it in. So she just said, can you just buy it from me for $150? I said, yeah. I felt like I was stealing it. And I went and rented a U-Haul and everything to travel because I didn't have a truck at the time. I was like, yeah, whatever. U-Haul probably cost me $40 for that day. That was it. So for $190, it was all me. I didn't mind it at all. So, old ass lady. My wife would, if it would have been somebody in their 30s, my wife probably wouldn't have bought it. Like, you know what they're doing on that bed? Sleeping, babe. Sleeping. The same thing you and I are doing. Sleeping. Eat, sleep, and eat again. Speaking of eating, check out this chart. This chart is magnificent. Starbucks just keeps expanding. Starbucks opened up 589 new stores. Okay? Now, over this past year, what the hell is crispy, crunchy chicken? I don't even know what crispy, crunchy chicken is. I've never seen no KKC. Is that KFC or is that something different? Crispy, crunchy country? I don't know. I've never heard of it. Jersey Mike's, I'm good. Wingstop, I got Chipotle, Taco Bell, Dunkin' Donuts. Ugh, gross. Domino's, Dutch Bros, and Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A probably the most efficient store out there. Chick-fil-A, they make a lot of money per store, and it's a good franchise. Church's Chicken, closing. Pizza Hut, closing. Dairy Queen, closing. Arby's, Sonic, Burger King, Wendy's, Hardee's, KFC, all closing. But Subway closing over 600 stores. Let me tell you about Subway. There's like 15,000 Subways in the world. There shouldn't even be that many. So 600 to fall off, I'm okay with it. But that's retail 101 right there. That's what's happening with Subway. But that chicken battle I want to talk about. What the hell is crispy, crunchy chicken? I've never heard of it. You got what? Raising Cane's, Dave's Hot Chicken, Church's Chicken. No, Popeyes, no. Too many chicken spots for me. I'm not going to any of them. I'm just saying. Whew. Goodness gracious. Church's is fire, Marantz. Church's Chicken is. We don't have it over here. Dutch Bros coming for Starbucks, Marantz. Yeah, I know. I've seen them. I've seen their little shacks everywhere. Gonna have to run it back later, fam. Yeah, kind of busy today. Michael Venuti. Busy. Lame. We'll see you around, Mike. You good, bro. You my boy. Subway franchise was cheap as chips. $60K only. No wonder so many open. That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy because I think each store makes around $400,000 a year, if on average. Can you imagine? You open up a Subway. The ones around here, man, I don't go anymore. My wife and I, we used to eat Subway, but we don't go anymore. They got a B rating for temps not right and everything. I mean, the employees not caring, wiping their nose, not their hand. Man, it was bad. I'm fine. Can't do it. U.S. patent system could be getting a price hike. Tech giants could be hit the hardest. You look at Apple, you look at Google, you look at all of them, right? These guys, these tech giants, even IBM, anybody who owns their own IP, the intellectual property and those patents themselves, people are coming out there and, they come up with ideas, and they put a little patent on it, which is fine. And this is going to be tough, and I don't want to say don't confuse copyrights with patents, please don't. But patent itself, the system could be asking for a price hike, so that's just a built-in fixed cost, and that's what's coming your way. My favorite thing that happened all week, and you guys know that I don't even really talk about it here, I try not to get involved, was the American Eagle jeans ad. We did put Buck Bunny in some jeans, and if you guys don't know where it originates from, it's an old 80s, I believe it was not Brooke Shields. Was it Brooke Shields? I can't remember who it was. A young 15-year-old girl who was rolling around in jeans and talking about her jeans. Okay, or passed down from generation to generation. Might have been Brooke Shields. But Sydney Sweeney, right? Now, Sydney Sweeney, I never care. I don't even know who she is. She's like this generation's Sharon Stone. Honestly, hey, all you young kids, you guys don't know who Sharon Stone is? Don't worry. She was the baddie in the 90s. And we all were like, yo, well, I get it. Sydney Sweeney's out here with everything. Her jeans are her jeans, and the Republicans are going crazy over these ads versus the Democrats. I get it. Right, left, everybody's mad. They say it's racially insensitive. She has good genes. Right? Okay, so here's the play. She's in denim. They go, she has good genes. They're talking about the clothes she's wearing. And for whatever reason, it was taken the other way. Because she's a white blonde with big boobs. I don't know. All I know is American Eagle's up 18% because of these ads. Donald Trump co-signed on this shit. And this is what happened about searches. The ad campaign launches. American Eagle goes up, goes crazy. And you see these spikes, it's all Black Friday, those spikes. But the biggest spike is way over here on the right-hand side. And ad campaign launches, and it's the biggest spike they've ever had. So, yeah, I guess American Eagle's winning on this. If you guys didn't see the articles or see the pictures, I got you covered. So that's Sydney Sweeney, yeah. She's all right, bro. She's all right for somebody else. But I guess. I guess she's somebody to look at. Not for me, bros. You guys pay attention to the GameStop fight job? Nobody? What they did to Bitcoin? See, they killed Bitcoin this weekend, guys, because GameStop has to announce their earnings for the cutoff date of Sunday. They got all the way down to 111,000? Really close to GameStop's buying price, so they wouldn't get as much value on their sheet. I told you this would happen. It definitely did happen. Good morning, everyone. I've always learned something here. Freddie, you're the best, or you're a beast. God bless. Yes, Freddie is a beast. Hey, Marantz, what's the number one trading card company or trading card game to buy and sell? I'm trying to get into the niche. I don't know. I don't know what you prefer, other than Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, MTG. I don't know what you would deem as the number one or not. I know video game-wise playing is probably going to be Hearthstone or Runeterra. There's games to play. There's 3 of them that I know of for sure. But I've always preferred Hearthstone. I thought it was cool. But there's other games, too, that you can play. But to collect, no doubt it's Pokemon. And I'll explain that, too, because I was thinking about it the other day. As far as Bitcoin goes, Bitcoin ETFs ended an inflow streak that they've had. Now they're outflow. Whoa. Yep. Yeah, what's up? Oh, man, you all right? Okay, I'm going to call you back, though. But just don't even worry about it. We'll take care of this side. Okay. All right, I'll make sure I call everybody. We'll figure it out on our own, but I hope you feel better. Yes, sir. Bye. All right, guys. Well, give me 1 second. I got to go handle something. That was not a phone call that I wanted. I'll be right back. Little interlude. I had to, but Donna Summer. That's always a good song, right? Heaven knows. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Let me go ahead and stop the track for you. There we go. All right, guys. I'm back. Sorry. So, where was I before I was rudely interrupted? I was not rudely interrupted. I prefer that phone call. But we were talking about Bitcoin ETFs being let out. If you guys read the fine data here, you're going to find out there's some companies out there like Mara Holdings who holds tons of Bitcoin. Actually, 703 more Bitcoins were produced by them. They're a mining company. But now they own 50,639 Bitcoin. Guys, as people are buying Bitcoin, you'll even see across all these tickers here, it would be somebody like Sequence, whatever. They bought more Bitcoin. They acquired 85 Bitcoin, okay, bringing their total to 3,157. 85 Bitcoin, their stock price goes up 7.5%. Do you understand why I get frustrated with the pricing of GameStop? GameStop buys 4,710 at a good entry price, well below what it is today, and there's no value given to it. No, but the price comes down on GameStop from $29 all the way to $22. But I don't care about the day-to-day. I'm just saying the true value of this company is not the price you see. Somebody tries to break down fundamentals to you. And you know what's the unfortunate part? And I'll go back to you, Tony D. I go back to you. I get very excited right now, Tony. But here's why. Because you're willing to just talk about GameStop on how fundamentally it's this, it's that, it's this, but you don't do the same shit to all the other companies you talk about. Why are we even giving 2 minutes to AMC or 1 minute to HYMC or 2 minutes to Open Door? Any of them. They don't make money. They don't make a profit. What are we talking about? Oh, I think we should. I think I should take a stab at it. Or I think I should let it run with it. Like, what are you talking about? But you won't buy GameStop? Or you only buy it at 21, 25, whatever the fuck you claim you bought it at? Oh, it was 22.10 yesterday. $22.10 on Friday. That's not close enough to your price. There's what, about 40-cent difference? I don't understand. It's overvalued even at this price. I wouldn't buy it here. Why'd you buy it at 21 nothing? If it was overvalued. You're so full of shit. You wish you could buy more, but you're broke. We know the difference. Make sure you pay those bills, or better yet, have that nurse of yours pay your bills. Anyway. ETH. Yeah, look at it. One wallet address scooped up 285 million ETH over 5 days. Over the last 5 days. People are buying ETH. Selling Bitcoin, buying ETH. Something to look at. I know Wayfair comes out, and I have a problem with Wayfair. They soar after posting the strongest revenue growth since 2021. Whatever. But I know how private equity's in here. I know how it's cutting it up. But when you look at it, surprise profit surge, even as customer counts dipped. No. Crispy Chicken is owned by a private equity firm. Well, then we know I'm not doing it. I was skeptical about investing in the GameStop. I really don't know anything about the stock. Bimbo Baggins. Here, Bimbo Baggins. You're going to do awesome, bro. Okay? First thing you're going to do, you were skeptical. Continue to be skeptical for like 5 more minutes, okay? There, you're on a timeout. Don't type stupid shit, dude. I don't care if it's your first time here. You're going to learn the hard way. Don't come in here. My husband showered me with video. Oh, my husband showed me a video, and I'm a believer now. I'll be making my first investment this Friday. Yeah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you, and I don't care. You named yourself Bimbo Baggins. Okay? Bimbo Baggins. What, are you a female now? You're going to invest on Friday? Oh, you're a believer now? What video did he show you? How about this, Bimbo Baggins? I'm going to call you out right now. Bimbo Baggins, I'll play your game. We'll go in here. Everybody knows what this sound is. Bimbo Baggins. Come on in. Just click on the link. Click the link. Tell me. Everybody can finish that off. Here we go. Bimbo Baggins, that's for you. Discord link pinned to the top of the chat. Come on in. We'll figure you out right now. I better hear a sweet voice. Hi, Marantz. I just want to tell you that I was watching a video. It was actually you that convinced me to buy GameStop. I saw you in a space helmet, and I got immediately turned on because I like deep sea underwater welding. It's what I do. My name's Bimbo Baggins. There we go, Bimbo. I'll wait for you. I'm just going to wait for you. You and me, Joe Loco, sitting side by side in a love seat. Bimbo Baggins. Yeah. And then by reference, just so we're clear, Meltdowners, just so we're clear, Bimbo Baggins tells me you're my age because you were watching Lord of the Rings. That's what it was? Oh, no. It might be some young chick, right? No. Some older lady decided to call herself Bimbo Baggins, and her husband showed her a video. And you ended up here. Miss Baggins, come on in. The door's open. No? I'm by myself. I'm going to upload this really quick because I've never seen this. Hold on. All you're going to hear is my audio. You're not going to see the video. Hold on. I want to do something. Hold on. Is it here? I got to see what's going on here. I downloaded something. Don't worry about me, guys. Oh, it's here. Okay. Let me see. Boom. Heaven knows. Only wanna know. Heaven knows. Okay, let's see. So, all I have is, I don't have there's no volume to it, just the picture. Okay, so let me go ahead and do it a different way. This came from one of our guys, which is good. Don't worry, I got you. I'm going to get it, don't worry. Let's go to, oh, because we got a lot of videos to show you guys anyway. I mean, what the hell? I might as well.
If money is evil, then that building is hell. This is the most obnoxious group of money-hungry, low IQ, high energy, jackrabbit, fucking wannabe, big time, small time, shit talking, bothersome, irritating bunch of motherfuckers I have ever had to endure for more than 5 minutes.
Yes, yes. The answer is yes. Just want to put it out there. That's absolutely correct. Thank you, Robert Downey Jr. You're doing great. Anyway, did anybody who came into somebody came into the chat and then left? It's okay. I'll leave that open for you. Tell me when you show up, okay? Yeah, Bimbo Baggins. What happened, Bimbo? Still waiting on her. Hey, I know somebody who'll date you. First name R, last name K. If you don't know it, not Ryan Cohen either, or Roy and Kitty. Rico knows. Okay, sorry. She sounds like a nice lady. Gross, dude. Gross. You're all kinds of gross people. Just remember that. Okay. Are we ready for... Oh, we're still not looking at tickers today? No. You know what we're looking at? This chart is kind of misleading. MTG, all right? Miss Taylor Green, she has this chart right here. And it says estimated percentage of 30-year-olds who are both married and homeowners. Age 30. Age 30. Look at this percentage. It's like below 7. Yeah. I mean, you're never going to get there, right? You might never get there. There's no HUD homes out there. Like, you know, the unfortunate part is, and this is just to her for being dumb, the unfortunate part is that I need all the old people to stop telling me that the American dream is to buy a house and nobody else can do it now because of X, Y, and Z. No, you guys got to live in reality. Reality is that there were a lot of homes available after the war. There was HUD homes built. There was urban housing communities that needed, cheap housing. Section 8 housing. I don't know. What do they call it? Affordable housing. All of that existed. Now, when you want to build in some areas, guess what? It costs money. Costs money. There's Mello-Roos. There's no infrastructure there yet, so they have to pay for it and build it. So get off your high horse about kids not being able to afford shit. I'd rather have the kids at home anyway, but I'm just telling you, it's a rough life out here. You think home ownership is the dream? Yeah, that's all I want to do. I want to buy something that's going to bleed me dry and make me poor and just stick it out. And but at least I own it and it's mine. Yeah. Well, then guess what? It took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to be where you're at because there's a lot of pressure involved. You're not relying on a landlord. You're not relying on maintenance man. It's on you and your dime in your pocket. So plan accordingly. Stop bitching and moaning what you don't have because before you wish and hope you have it, make sure you plan for it. That's all I'm saying. I told you guys a story last week. Last week I told you something that made zero sense to the world, and I'm going to make it make sense right now. I told you I called bullshit on this assassination of the Blackstone CEO of real estate investments. She was assassinated and murdered, and then that murderer killed himself. They tried to say it was collateral damage. It was just an innocent bystander. And I said, how? How do you go into a building 33 flights up with a rifle in your hand and shoot this young lady, kill her, the target, and then kill yourself? That's it. He was on his way to the NFL floor. For what? Because Cowboys won't sign Micah Parsons? I mean, what are you mad about? I want to know how you get into Blackstone. Yes, $1 trillion under management. The largest private equity firm. We're talking about Stephen A. Schwartzman, whatever the hell his name is. The guys who made dumb money. Blackstone. The same place that had numerous investments into this economy. But I'll let it explain. I got you covered. Don't worry about it. Maybe Marantz had something going on. Maybe Marantz was right when he said this. I'm going to speak in third person. Let's go.
A billionaire CEO is dead. 4 people shot inside Blackstone's HQ. And the media's talking about the NFL? Nah, you ain't crazy. They're covering it up. Because when the internet laughed, memed it, and called it Luigi, they realized this wasn't just tragedy, it was a fucking signal. A message from the broke, from the ignored, from the generation that's done watching billionaires die of old age.
So why aren't they saying her name?
Because if they tell the truth that Wesley LePatner was a high-ranking, high-profile real estate exec, they got to admit something way bigger. That this system made people numb. That Wall Street deaths don't hit like they used to. That we're not sad anymore, we're just watching the scoreboard. So let's break down why they're barely saying her name. And when they do, it's like Blackstone employee, respected mom, tragic loss, cool. But who was she?
She was the fastest kicking CEO of Bright.
Exactly. Not some middle manager, not someone grabbing a coffee in the lobby. She ran a $53 billion real estate trust. That's not an employee, that's a power broker. So why downplay it? Because if people knew what Bright really does, they'd stop calling it a tragedy and start calling it blowback. Bright Blackstone Real Estate Income Trust was founded in 2017. They've spent the last 8 years swallowing the housing market like a fast kicking void. We're talking $105 billion worth of homes ripped off the market, bought in bulk with cash, no negotiation. You try to put in a mortgage offer, they outbid you in seconds. You're not competing against families anymore. You're competing against Wall Street with a war chest, and they don't sell. They don't flip them. They don't resell. They hoard the homes and turn every single one into permanent rental inventory. So now, that house you dreamed of buying, you're paying double to rent it from a private equity firm.
And guess who sets the rent price?
Bright? Yeah. And in some cities, they're the only landlord. They've achieved monopoly control, especially in the Sun Belt. Atlanta, Charlotte, Phoenix, Tampa, whole zip codes are now owned by 1F** Quicking Hedge Fund.
So what happens when you control all the rentals? You raise the rent, and there's nowhere else to go.
Bingo. You're not renting from a landlord anymore. You're renting from a fastest kicking algorithm. Why they can't say her name. So now you see why they can't focus on who died. Because if they say high-ranking Blackstone exec gunned down, CEO of firm driving unaffordable housing, they open Pandora's box. Because people aren't dumb anymore. They feel it when their rent hits $2,400 for a 2-bedroom. They know they're being outbid by something robotic. They realize the dream of owning a home is dead and someone killed it. And that someone worked in that building.
So they just say employee and move on.
Yeah, like she was stocking shelves, not architecting the financial structure that's pricing out a generation. They minimize her role to protect the illusion, because the moment you connect her name to the rent you pay, people stop scrolling and start looking for blood.
And there you go. All right, guys, I said this a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, last week. I said there's no way you get to walk in and murder a CEO, and then magically you're murdered, or you killed yourself after the fact. Something else is here, right? I have these problems. I have these problems with private equity and people dying. A couple of years ago, you had a gentleman who actually killed himself in his office. He was a billionaire. His name escapes me right now. But I'm telling you, I've already run this game before. People die, headlines get said, and then, yeah, Thomas H. Lee assassinates himself in his office. He kills himself. He's like, what? Why? Why? How does somebody walk into one of the most secure buildings, or should be, security-wise? Would they rifle you? Have you guys not seen the pictures? Go look at them. It's a rifle in his hand, a full-on AR, whatever, walking through the lobby. Nobody stopped. I mean, yeah, I'm going to tell you guys something. You guys might call bullshit on me, which is fine. But I will tell you that if you ever walked by me with a rifle, you ain't getting far, bro. We either both going or you're going. I mean, I'm just telling you right now, you're not getting far. You can't walk past me with a trash bag, and you walk into a store and cleared out the shelves and you're stealing shit. It's not going to happen in front of me. My wife knows this. We've had this conversation. My wife had the conversation with me the other night. She said, if anything happens to you or me, we're trying to do right, and that's just what we're doing. We want to make sure we leave a lasting impression on this community, on this world. And that's where we do it. You own nothing to be happy. Yeah, absolutely. How do they know how much rent is? Oh, they just Google it. Is this what I think it is? Lilani, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm outstanding. How can I help you?
No, nothing. I just my husband, he's always playing your videos.
Oh, so you're telling me
And
you're a real person? You're a real female right now? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm a real person.
Okay.
I just put I usually put my real name for my YouTube, but I just thought it'd be funny. I changed it up a couple weeks ago.
That's funny to you, Bimbo Baggins?
I have my name on every one of my social medias, and I was like, oh, I should just put something different.
So where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago. What are you doing in Chicago?
Yes. I've lived here my whole
Your
life.
whole life in the Midwest?
Yes, my whole life.
Damn. Didn't want to get out of there. You like the weather?
Uh, Not really.
Okay.
We're trying.
I,
My
I got you.
my husband, he's always listening to your videos, and
Sounds like a smart man.
he got really, he got really into investing, and into stocks and stuff. Maybe like 5 years ago, and I was very skeptical. I was like, oh, you know, I just thought it was not something for us. Like thought it was like something for the 1%. For very wealthy people.
Sure. You seem reasonable. You laugh like a female.
Yeah,
All right.
I
All
am.
right, I'll let my guard down for a little bit. I'll play with you for a little bit. Okay, so your man's been watching, obviously, this channel for a minute. It means he's really smart.
Uh-huh.
Why do you think he watches?
Um, he unfortunately we've had a lot of it's been rough. His job searches haven't been successful. We have two daughters, um, and he most recently lost his job maybe about a year ago.
Okay.
Um, and so throughout this journey, he's been investing in GameStop and in Bitcoin, I believe, and some other stocks. And um, yeah, I'm kind of nervous.
I was
I
going
know
to
a lot
ask
of
you, you're pretty
people
comfortable
are
being on
listening.
Discord for the first time, but not bad. You're not doing bad. Let me tell you something. So you guys have two daughters. I want to just tell you something from my wife to you is you're exactly where you're supposed to be.
I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. Don't ever get
It's,
overwhelmed
I appreciate.
by it.
Yeah.
I've had a job loss myself. My wife had her job, sell her position, and we had to transition. And you always found something better. You bounce back. You just do better in life because you just keep trying and you just keep pedaling. That's it. Just keep swimming.
Right.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. But so you like GameStop. What do you like about GameStop?
Um, okay, I have to be honest. I all of the investments basically have been him telling me and me, I've been skeptical, but I've been, believing and just trusting him. Um, and honestly, I don't know much of the lingo and the terminology. Uh, but he especially over this past weekend, he's just been showing me all your videos
Hmm.
and um uh so I don't know. I'm nervous. I don't really know the lingo, so I don't want to like sound more dumb than I already sound. But you know, I I have a Fidelity account for my job, and what he was telling me was basically like, put your money in something that you're putting your money in like a savings account or what have you, but eventually, that's gonna lose value over time. So invest your money in something that's gonna uh, gain value, and you'll see your money grow.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it appreciates over time. As you keep plugging away, you want to invest your money with really smart people. Good companies with great leadership. So I can see what GameStop is doing. Do you ever frequent GameStop? Do you shop there?
I don't. I haven't. Actually one of the reasons I was skeptical is because, especially around our neighborhood, a lot of the GameStops have closed down over the last few years. So, I wasn't sure. I didn't think it was a profitable company,
Hmm.
until he explained. But he is a gamer. We have the PlayStation, and um, so I've been there before. But yeah, now he's telling me about there's some sort of uh, trading card, um, where they can grade your cards or something like that.
I love this. Your husband should get fired because he's not explaining it good enough for you. No, he's doing good. You're doing good. I didn't expect you to retain it all in one spot, but I encourage you to watch the videos that we put out or the information we talk about because it's without a doubt GameStop is the number one retail company for the transition between digital and physical, and they found a new innovative way, and they perfected it so far to make a difference for the bottom line. So, yeah, GameStop's a cut above the rest right now, just so that we're clear.
Right. Yep.
But that's awesome. I'm happy that you came onto the show. How'd you learn how to work Discord?
I had a Discord before. I don't even remember why. But it wouldn't let me log in because I'm at work right now. This is like my last 10 minutes of my
Oh, you're
break.
doing good.
So I just made a new account using my phone number.
Oh, that's awesome. It's awesome. Well, I'll try not to put out too much of your information. I just want to say thank you for calling in, letting us know that you're not a bimbo. No disrespect to the young man who watches the show. Your husband, he's awesome. He's gonna watch this later. He's gonna be like, "What were you doing on Marantz?" Yeah, no, because you got to tell him. Maybe he's not watching.
I know, I was actually texting him. I'm like, oh my God, are you here? Because I thought he was, that's the whole reason I commented is I wanted to show him like, you
Yeah,
know,
they.
sometimes he talks, after work, he'll talk to me about, your lives or just stocks in general. And, sometimes maybe it seems like I'm uninterested, but, I want to show him that I'm supportive and we're in this
Oh,
together.
I like that. I like that. Now you're being like my wife right now. My wife listens, she pays attention, and she buys me a shirt. Right? Like, I just want to say thanks. Keep your story going so far. Okay. I'm not a true believer in the minute that I hear you for the first time. If you know who I am and what I've done over all these years on the internet, I give you enough rope, and then you decide what you want to do with it. So I want to
Right.
say thank you for explaining your story. Two, learn more because the more you know, you're invincible. And three, believe in GameStop because it's everything that they say it's not. Just remember that.
Right.
Okay.
Well, thank
Enjoy
you.
your
Thank you.
enjoy your
And
work,
to everyone.
and I pray that you don't work in one of those big buildings next to Sears Tower. And
No, no, I'm pretty close, but
I got you.
not quite. I'm a medical assistant at Rush
Not a problem. Don't give out all your info, young
Steakhouse.
lady. You're on the world. The whole world's hearing you. You're fine.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
You're
Yeah,
fine.
I'm not used to this.
Yeah, well, keep it going, keep grinding, and keep gaming, keep collecting cards. All right, 20 free memberships for the show, for the channel, right there. I'll try not to mute you, like I did. I gave you a 5-minute mute, but now you're back up and running. So, thank you so much. I
Oh,
won't even say
okay.
your name again, just out of respect to you, because I know you signed in with your telephone. But I can read it, I can see it. I'll just call you Bimbo Baggins. All right, Bimbo. We'll see you around.
Great. See you. Bye.
Yes, ma'am. Good night. Bye bye. Hey, let me tell you guys something. I have to be very respectful. That's one of you, one of the viewers of the show. That's your wife. I'd be very respectful to any of your wives if I ever met them. And there you go. Okay? So she won us over in a way. And we'll see how it goes, man. But I want to know who's the husband of that one. Who's out here? Which one of you jokers is out here laying in bed saying, a mama and papa lying in bed. Mama looks to papa. This is what she said. She said, shut up. Turn off Marantz. He said, hold on, baby. He's going to talk about GameStop again. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. You thought I was singing a song? No. Apparently, you guys go home and talk about the show to your wives. And they're probably sick of hearing about me. Like, shit, man. Yeah, now I get it. Yeah, guys. Bimbo's good with me so far. Okay, she did great. She did great. She explained herself. Now everybody wants to know whose is it? Who's the lucky guy that actually married one that got you? She listens, man. What the hell, bro? She buying shares. Well, we hope. That's gonna be a good family right there. That's gonna be great. Real genuine, absolutely. And I'll even tell you this. Some of you guys that are having problems, financially or the grind. You guys got to stop in a way. I tell you this respectfully. Don't let the pressures of GameStop be your problem. Don't. Someone talked to me like a year ago, and said, "Hey, Marantz, I'm having some financial difficulty, and I gotta sell." And I was like, "Okay." And they were like, "But I don't want to sell. I'm up X amount of dollars, and I don't want to sell. I want to hold it, man. I want to." And I said, "Wait a minute. The whole reason of having the position is so that you have that money, whether you're up or down, you still have that money in that account for when you need it. Because you wouldn't have it at all. I'm sorry to tell you, but half of you dudes would have spent it or gave it away or did something different with it. You wouldn't have it. But now you have it because you're diamond handing your damn shares, which is fine. I'm diamond hand too, but guess what? That person sold, took their profit, and they were able to do what they had to do in life with the moment in front of them. And I'm proud to say that person is still here and buying more shares today. They got past that moment. That's exactly what it is. We'll be here. We're going to be here when you wake up. We'll be here tomorrow. And I'll be here. I'll be here live, getting you through those hard moments in time, in life. That's where it is. Same here, Marantz. It's called That Voice. My girl says his voice again, and I say his voice soothes me. Hey, what do you guys want me to do, man? Meet me in real life. I really sound the same way. Hey, how we doing? Hey, check it out. Imagine if I had a whole different voice when you meet me. You'd be like, hey, that's Marantz Rantz. And I'll be like this. I'll be like, hey, what's going on, baby girl? Yeah, you know, I'm Marantz Rantz. I'm all about that stock. You know what it is. You know where to find me. I'll be live tomorrow. Get at me. Imagine if I talk like Tony De Niro, though. That guy, hi, everybody. That dude, Tony, I'm convinced that you were bad at acting because you couldn't remember your lines or recall. That's what I really think it is. That's why you're always doing like these short edits and clips and cuts. My opinion. Once again. Earnings today was for Hims. I'm going to go look at that. Wayfair already came out. And then, of course, Palantir. All right? Palantir is bullshit as far as I'm concerned on value. I still haven't looked at a chart today. Guys, we have all these guys in the chat here. They're probably like, where's the DA? Where's the day trades? Where do I come in? Where do I get out? Where's my entry? What's my exit? Yes, guys. Hey, I can't. Hey, this is DJ Easy. I can't. If I say it, Stacks, then I got to go put this on private or on members only. And tomorrow's earnings is Super Microcomputers, as well as Open Door, Rivian, and AMD. There you go. She did good. Oh, was that Jonathan? Is that your wife, Jonathan? Jonathan. John. Go easy on Bimbo, guys. John, is that your girl? Got to tell us now, bro. So we know. He said yes. I'm behind on that live. Oh, Jonathan, it's your girl. Your girl's a winner. Your girl's a winner, chicken dinner. There you go, man. Congratulations. This boy done married a dime and a half. This boy got the girl who out here. There you go. Now I believe you guys. Hey, Kyoto and Stacks were like this. This shit again? Voice changers? Now they're doing voice. Hey, they got them really. AI is really working overtime. They really got these girls sounding like girls. I knew it was a girl when she laughed. She giggled. I was like, oh, you could hear that through a voice changer. And she laughed at the pace of a girl. So there you go. What do you say to the user Bad Robot analyzed X with over 1 billion revenue and over 250 million profit on GME? Daniel, I'm going to tell you about Bad Robot. I already told you what I already told you about Bad Robot. All those guys over there waiting for me to do a show so they can do a show. Are you confused right now? Same thing with Tony De Niro, what they do. They all wait for me to come out with content and info, and then they go do one. I've already said what GameStop's coming in at. I already told you where they're going to be. Guys, don't talk to me about other people stealing the content, man. Just don't do it. They won't even tell you, and they follow, and they try to get in there. No. I already told you, man. I support people that are genuine and real. Carter's Corner Pocket, genuine and real. Dynamite_41. January. These dudes making podcasts talking about bullshit. The options they're going to be buying, the other trades they do to make more money for GameStop trade. That's bullshit. Don't tell me you're trading something to get more money for it. Tell me you went to work. Tell me you did that. I don't want to hear it. And these guys push out other stocks. No. Don't talk to me. I'm going to get upset. I can't wait to hear. She literally told me a moment ago she was talking live. She was. Mods are always on fire. Yes, they're ready to go. You can never be too sure anymore. We got AI voice changers effing right. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Matter of fact, if you're out here catfishing me with some pics and voices, I'm okay with it. I'm okay. But, like, there's something about me that you men don't understand. Okay? And I don't care. I don't care because I'm a better person for it. You tell me a stock you want to invest in, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to find a reason why not to. Ask my wife. This really happened this weekend. There was a girl at the club, okay? There was a woman at the club. My wife goes, oh, she got a nice body, nice shirt, nice dress, whatever. And I was like, for who? For who? Yeah, right, sure, babe. Look at those toes, gross. Fat feet and little shoes. And she can't even dance. She got no rhythm. Look, but mama, look at you. You're a dime. This is me. It's like how I talk about GameStop. I'm like, look at you. And then somebody will be like, your wife is 47 years old, 48 years old, and she's been with you. You're gross. You guys are old-ass people. They'd probably be like that. I'd be like, 40's the new 20. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I do the same thing in life, man. You guys can't try me. You can't try me. My wife out here shopping me out all the time. Oh, look at that. You're seeing if I'm paying attention. Jimmy looking tasty today. We won't know. I'm not looking at the chart. Won't do it. You know why? Flame tracks. I'll look at the chart in a little bit. But here's the truth. Stacks, you already know, Stacks. Your wife be like, look at her makeup. Who? I'm looking at Marantz Rantz. I'm looking at my phone. I already told you. Got my AirPods in. The state of Oklahoma. I wish other states would adopt this. They did a tax-free weekend for the whole state. Back to school, tax-free weekend. Go shop for whatever you need as a family this weekend. Stimulates the economy and no taxes being paid. That's crazy. That's just people caring about people. California can never. California can never. Gavin Newsom out here charging triple. Oh, you want to shop for back to school? We're going to increase everything. How about no tax period? My bad, Stacks. My bad. Fuck, guys. I mean, damn. I mean, this is where you guys just go ahead and start measuring up your state versus my state. God, it's gross, bros. I can't with you. Don't forget, I did say about earnings, I told you that it was going to be HIMS. AMD's coming out this week as well. Palantir. What else did we have? We had Uber, Lyft coming out. I think those are on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. So I pay attention to a lot of these stocks because it tells them what the economy is doing, what everyone else is doing. Let's see. Are you live next Monday with the AMC cash burn earnings call? Hopefully next reverse stock split at 20. The company AMC is a scam. No, I mean, I won't be with the earnings call. Don't fucking... Dude, I stopped caring about AMC years ago. There's nothing to talk about. After I prove markets with May wrong, I'm a champion, bros. I'm doing like victory laps around this bitch. I outsmarted markets with the May and Tony D's nuts. Like literally, I am just doing it right on all counts. That person paid for college, Columbia Ivy League shit, and I can do deductive reasoning better than her. I got GameStop correct and AMC correct. She was out there. Well, Adam Aron's a good CEO. He's really turning this company around. They're really making a change here. They're really, what? You got earnings coming out on Thursday, guys, okay? Thursday is the Uber Lyft day, McDonald's day, and I think Disney's somewhere in this week as well. So pay attention to earnings for everybody, guys. Live for AMC earnings. Haven't done that in years, bro. I can't listen to I I'm just grateful to be here. Thank you, Cranky. I can't listen to Adam Aaron. And I won't promote what he says, and I won't publish it either. I hate his voice. I hate who he is as a person. I can close the Discord now because the lovely Bimbo Baggins is here. She probably was like, "Oh, baby, look, I'm going to make this funny name." And then the husband, Jonathan, was like, "That's funny. Oh, they're going to love that shit." Yeah, we would if we knew who it was. If it was like, "Hey, my name's Sharon, I'm changing my name." And then Sharon's like, "My new name is Bimbo Baggins." And then we'd be like, "Ha, that's funny, man, because we're old, you know, we understand it." No. He's a pervert. Adam Aaron? Absolutely. He's worse than that. He's Tony De Niro status. Tony De Niro is allegedly married. I don't know. She's like 20-something years old. He's 50-something years old, dude. I couldn't imagine it. I couldn't. Oh, hell no. These snot-nosed, bad credit having, no job having, asking questions. Oh, shit. Bro, you know what's the best part of being married for X amount of years and to a mature person? Oh, it's amazing, bros. Oh, I can say stories and they're true, and my wife believes it. Wife is like, "What? You went and play basketball?" I said, yeah, I was playing basketball for like 3 hours. And she's like, "Oh, okay. And then what did you do?" Just sat in my car and cooled down for like an hour, listening to some talk radio. I had that going. I was just sitting there letting the AC hit me because I was overheated, babe. I couldn't even drive. I was getting dizzy. Oh, okay. Then what'd you do? Then I went to the gas station, got me a 44-ounce, one of them big gulps, and I got that shit, and I just sat there and ate these Sour Patch Kids in the parking lot. Yep. Then I went to car. Then I got a burrito, came home, sat in the driveway, looked at the grass because I was trying to figure out if I was going to cut it or not. But shit, I just started watering the grass. And I just started watering the grass. That was my whole day. That's what I did. Let you date a little 20-something. Why were you just sitting there? Wouldn't you want to be here with me? We're trying to Netflix and chill, trying to hold each other, trying to let me lay on you. Bitch, it's hot. No, it's okay. We can sweat together. No, I'm really uncomfortable right now. Matter of fact, can you give me a pillow so I can cover my stomach? I don't like the way this shit looks. No, I don't look like them dudes. I don't look like Zac Efron. No, I do not. No, I used to. Shit. Man, oh my God. There's a big difference for being with the woman you're supposed to be with and then these dudes. I'm bored. Shit, so? That's life. If you don't like being bored, don't get married. If you don't like being bored, then don't try to be successful in life. And when you are, oh my God, you be bored out of here. You might be like, I like being bored. Shit. Babe, why do you listen to the same song 20 times? Because that's just who I am. Start that shit again. I promise you, I'm feeling. Bro, I be playing Heaven Knows like every day when I drive in my truck. I hadn't heard the song in a long time. Then I finally heard it again. And I was like, yo, I got to play this for the folks. And then I got to do it again. Play some Casey and the Sunshine Band. Said no one ever. Said no one ever. There's not a single person. Jungle Buggy. Jungle Buggy. Nobody. I've yet to be the DJ where they go, hey, man, I need to hear me some KC and the Sunshine Band. That's what I need to hear. Never in my life have I heard somebody just request a song. Get down on it. Get down on it. No. Is that KC and the Sunshine Band? Maybe. Like, guys, I bullshit with you so much. You guys don't think I've been there? I've been there. Like, I remember my dad used to, because my dad, he's a DJ, right? And he wouldn't let people walk up to him because he's busy. He's in the mix. Yo, ain't a thing that I can't fix because I can do it in the mix, right? He's over there mixing. Don't hit. And back in the day when you're at a party, the biggest thing was don't let somebody bump the table. The table where the damn turntables were. Don't let nobody hit the shit. And so you'd be like, hey, man, but you got to back up. So me and Rick be right there like little bodyguards. We're like this, little 12-year-olds, little 10-year-olds. Back up, Holmes. All right, about to check it out, bro. We'll play Latin Active in a minute, Holmes, all right? Just chill, homie. Chill, all right, dog? And we're right there just standing there Looking around. Me and Reek were skinny as shit with big shoulders. We had big ass shoulders, right? We're just like this, like little soldiers. Please back away, sir. What do you want to hear? Can I get a little bit of Casey and the Sunshine Band? No, we ain't playing that shit, bro. No. And I swear to you, my wife the other night, she was like, "Oh, baby, I want to request this song." I said, "No, we are not. We're not requesting dumbass songs." The most annoying thing is to request a song at the club and it's just us who end up dancing. Oh, I mean, I don't mind. Like that's what I want to hear. But as a DJ, they're probably like, "Dude, why the hell these guys request this song?" But that's Casey and the Sunshine Band. There's nobody requesting KC. Nobody. But I'm out there. I'm out. I request all this shit, bros. And the one thing that I hated when we were growing up, it was always the old ladies. They would come out and they would just, hi, can you play Brick House? Same request every single party. Can you play Brick House? And then the minute it comes on, it's a mellow ass thing. It's this, and it would be like, I'm a brick house. Anything by the Daz Band, the Bar-Kays, Casey and the Sunshine Band, Cool and the Gang. I don't want to hear it. I'm more of this. This is me. Yes, I am. I'm ready for GameStop, guys. Get ready. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. We actually got to look at the chart in a minute. I'm looking at the website, though. Yeah, I've been playing bangers, bro, all damn day, Stacks. Act like you know. These kids don't know what we do. They don't know. Hey, guys, being the son of a DJ, you growing up, you knew some shit. You might win every Jeopardy battle. We might be in the car and we have the little karaoke battle, sing karaoke, whatever. Do you know this song? Hell yeah, I know this song. How don't you? My wife, she goes toe-to-toe with me, though. I mean, like the movie White Chicks? Stop it. Stop it, Sergio. Don't get me started, bro. I swear to you, you don't want to get me started because when I was 10, there was no such thing, guys. I'm going to tell you guys something. I was in a cab in Korea, and the year was 2002. And I swear to you, I got into this cab, and I was like, Bali Bali at this shit. Bali Bali. Give me the Daegu downtown. This shit came on, and it about changed my life. I said, what the hell is that? And then it came out, I found out she's the most beautiful woman I had ever seen. Because I was so attracted to Vanessa Carlton. I find Vanessa Carlton so... Sarah Bareilles playing the piano. The most beautiful, angelic people in the world. And I was forever in love. Swear to goodness. Anyway, back to GameStop. Yes, I'm well aware, Endgame, and two, because I can, that GameStop right here, this website actually talks to PSA via the app and eBay and all of it. I know how it all works. I see it. We talked about it. I posted about it. We're going to talk about it right now. Okay, so here's GameStop. Here's the website. Some of the promos came down on GameStop. It's cool. It's not the season for a lot of things right now. We understand it's back to school season. People are spending money on a lot of things like that. Quarter three. It happens. We're now officially in quarter three. Today is the first day. If you are in the month of August, which we are for everyone, and you have not used your $5 off at GameStop, get down there and go shopping. Let's go look at PSA graded cards for GameStop. They have one of the most robust catalogs, inventory, 8, 9, and 10 on Pokemon cards, on sports cards, on all of it. So we look at it. I love it. I see things that I want to buy. Truth is, I opened up a pack of cards online from this guy who was selling for nothing. Dude, I have this card? Wow. I had no idea. Okay, $23. Yeah, every time about sports cards, you got to get rid of them now. Pokemon cards, keep forever. Sports cards, boom, boom, boom. 9,442 cards online. Not bad, GameStop. Not bad. We love it. But for me personally, I go and look for the certain cards. And the year is going to be 1999. Right there. That's the first thing I look for. Then I look for a PSA 10. And there's one. Wow. Wow. There it is. A Pidgeotto, whatever. A PSA 10. The wow. First edition, $2,200. $2,255. What a card, guys. This has not been on this website. This just got here today. What a card. Shit. That's number 8 in the set. How in the hell are you going to get this card? $2,200. Well, we'll see how long this card lasts. Somebody's coming for this card, bros. There is somebody out there who's going to come buy this first edition PSA 10. Holy shit. Look at that card. That is phenomenal. I don't know who's going to buy it. I don't know who can buy it. Me, I could have bought it last week. Not this week. Whew. Stock price, $22.25. Not bad. Good entry. Oh, man. $22.25. Oh. Let me do something really quick. Let me go to Twitter first. Okay. I don't call it X. I call it Twitter still. Let's go to... Oh, what happened here? Don't talk. You aren't going to do it. That's cool. Undervalued. Cool. Okay. Not there. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I was just saying myself, I'm beautiful. Some power packs that they opened up. They got some value for them. I was reading them. Got it sent to them. They bought the card. There's a PSA 10 right here. The Pokemon game, PSA 10, Shadowless, Professor Oak. That card, he sent it to himself. He bought it on a Tuesday, got there by the 3rd. So he got it within 5 days. The cards got there quick. So that's pretty awesome. That's not what I wanted to click on, though. It's my stuff. Where's my likes? Did I like the stream? There we go. Carter pulled the Bubble Mew, the Japanese rare art. Phenomenal. This lady's mad about Roblox. I thought that was pretty... You can get mad about Roblox.
Created Roblox, but you need your ass beat, and your ass needs to be locked the fuck up, and the app needs to be completely gone away from the app store. Cannot download it fucking anywhere, because let me tell y'all something. Do y'all not have some type of fucking policy or some type of security or something for motherfuckers to fucking go through to play on this fucking game? Why the fuck I'm sitting here laying next to my son editing?
Sorry, guys. I got it now. Man. Thank you. I always do that. I don't know why. I don't have to mute it, but I just do whenever a video's playing. Anyway, I did see it, Stacks, and I was saying, why are these people upset? There's parental controls they can put into place. I'm not a fan of Roblox at all. I'll never promote it this way. But these guys got to calm down. Your kids are out there simulating sex online or doing whatever they're doing. Okay, be upset about it. Might be an adult on the other side. But you know what, guys? Educate your children. Talk to your children. Don't be scared to show them something or tell them something. I can't even tell you what my dad told us growing up. It was the craziest shit. It wasn't the whole speech where he said, this is true, dude. My dad is so real with us when it came to sex and life and as a man, promoting whatever you're doing. Like, have these conversations with your children. But my dad was old school. My dad came out, my dad was like, hey, even the Pope. He said, I don't even want to say it so bad because I said even the Pope. That's what my dad said. He said, hey, even the Pope, and he used the word J-O, right? The word, I'll let you say it, but he said it out loud. Even the Pope J-O's. And we're like, huh? What'd you just say, Dad? Yeah, growing up in a Catholic house, it was different for your pops to say something like that. What? Oh, if the Pope does it, then it's all right. Okay, then we're all right. Hey, Reek, we ain't that bad, man, if the Pope is doing it. All right, that's the way. I can't say you're crazy, bro. You're crazy. Didn't know that about the Pope. I still don't know about the Pope. My dad really said this shit. The apostle's different. This guy was calling us names, bro, you want to be called. I swear to you. And I was like, okay. I just got to keep it PG, guys. Got to keep it PG. Try. We don't let the princess play that shit, period. Thank you. No matter what she says, we're friends, a cousin, I told her she can get Roblox when she's 40 and gets a boyfriend when she's 40. I agree. My parents. My wife won't let my son play Grand Theft Auto. He can't even buy the game. Don't ask me. I don't care how popular it is. No, he can't do it. The new one that comes out, probably going to have to let him get it. He's already going to be 17, 16. Like, what am I going to do? Got to let him go ahead and get his feet wet on a video game. I ain't got a problem with it. But when he was 10, 11, 12, remember when Grand Theft Auto came out, the older one, the San Andreas, whatever, that was a problem for us. We were like, nah, that's not going to happen. Let's keep playing Fortnite. But he plays Roblox. Yeah. I play it with them. I ain't afraid of it. I'm 32 and my parents still won't let me play Grand Theft Auto. Thank you. Kids picking up hookers in GTA. Not in her house. He won't. There you go. No, my wife said, nope. I said, but baby, she was, why? My wife has like real logic, right? Why? He plays video games all the time. What's wrong with those video games? He's okay with those. You don't need to be playing this. Who are you going to shoot anyway? I was like, okay, well, I got you, Mom. Vanessa Carlton kind of looks like Punky Brewster. I mean, we used to like Punky Brewster. We used to like, Pippi Longstocking. I say these names to people now, and people look at me like I'm like, who is that? Who are you talking about? Never mind. That's what I'm talking about. Never mind. If I have to explain every damn thing, like my whole thing was Vanessa Carlton, Michelle Branch, and Sarah Bareilles. All got a different nose. All got a different look. Oh, Lord. My wife knows I'm different, bros. I don't like when you get, oh, yeah, look at this one. I'm like, no Kim K for me. No. Anyway, I'm 43 and I had GTA 1. It taught me everything I know today about picking up hookers. What? You pick up hookers? Huh? What? I can't with you guys. It taught me everything I need to know. Oh, wait till we see the TA in a minute. Guys, we're going to TA. And not that TA. Technical analysis. Calm down. Matter of fact, I went to the school of TA. I went to, our boy, Data Zero. I went to his school of TA because, he taught me so much. This guy told me. He said, Marantz, I know more about TA than you. I'm a better TA guy. I'm a better trader than you. You're not a trader. You're an investor. And then I was like looking. I was like, do you mean to tell me this dude's lost 99% of the money he's invested and he's going to tell me I don't know what I'm looking at? Trash. This dude right here asked me, did you see what happened with Justin Timberlake? Bro, you live on planet Earth, right? Like, you think you know something about Justin that I don't? You don't think I follow Justin and he wants to make a public announcement about his public health? You don't think I would know about canceled concerts or nothing like it? You don't think I would know? Bro, they're never going to get me to not pay attention to Justin Timberlake. Yeah, I'm aware, bro. Don't worry. I already got to see him at his full strength. We're good. When Push Start Arcade Power Packs go live to the public, do you think there should be a daily limit to pull cards or let the floodgates open and have the entire PSA vault claimed ASAP? Cool kids, here's what's going to happen, bro. Here's what's going to happen. There's not enough cards in the world to run out. But I will tell you, it's going to be a mother effing problem. It's going to be a problem because there's people out there that don't even know GameStop, that don't even follow the stock or none of that shit. They're just gamblers. They're flat out gamblers. You mean to tell me I can open up a pack and it could be worth more than what I paid for it? Oh, and I can sell it to them now and they give me the cash right now? Oh, and I walk out of here? It's going to be like that. It's going to be like, yo, I got this last $100. Man, go put it on the game pack. Go put it on the power pack. Go ahead. No, put it in, bro. $100. Hey, you spin, man, you might win 600. We don't. It might happen right now. Then the video will tell people there's gonna be plenty of promos. This is what you get. Remember, all the hits are showing up everywhere, all over the internet, on Twitter. Hits are showing up everywhere. They're not showing me the losses. They're showing me all the hits, and I'm just like, me, I don't care. The GameStop, take my money. I want to buy some shit. Bro. You know how much I buy at GameStop? You guys, man, I walk in there buy nonsense. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. I just shit to give away. My wife will tell you. She'll be like, what did you buy? I said, don't worry, it's for a giveaway. And I just walk away. I just keep going. I got $100 magic cards I haven't even done anything with. What the hell am I supposed to do with these magic cards? You know what? Oh, I made an agreement to myself. This book is worthless. Because what I'm going to do coming up the next 2 months, I'm going to be sending all these out for grading. I decided I don't care what I hit. I'm going to send them out for grading. I don't care if they come back 9, and I only want 10s. I don't care. I'm going to send everything out for grading. And I have more hits coming. I've got them everywhere. I'm going to send out master balls for grading. I'm going to do everything I can. I just want them. I just want all the slabs in the world. And I'm going to get a book for slabs. Because that means that I actually took the time to send them out to GameStop, and we did it the right way. And that's what I'm going to do. And everything I collect now, I'm just going to get it graded so I have it. And if I'm fortunate enough to get a couple of 10s in there, then that's what I'm doing. What pack are you, Hop? I don't know what that means. I got a lot of other stuff, though. What happened? Is JT suffering some type of side effects from alerting? Yeah, dude, I don't know what he's alternating. I don't know what he's doing. I just know that he's sick. He's got I don't even know what it was. It was not lupus. It was some other disease he has. I forget. I believe this is the year with more top-line revenue than a year before. Big GME turnaround in operative profitability in Q2, the whole year, waiting for the France deal. I don't think this is the year. I think next year is the year. I think next year is the year that we kill the number. And I'll explain. GameStop is year over year growing, transitioning, and pivoting. They are still shrinking their amount of stores that they have, which what they had did the first quarter. They're still selling off Canada, France, whatever they're selling off. But now you'll have a true number at the bottom, right? Then I want you to take in consideration that they've upped the price for grading cards. They're selling more at a higher margin. And then you also have power packs. So I don't want to get ahead of myself and try to put the cart in front of the horse, but I want you guys to know that the numbers will be marginally better, which is fine. But I think you're actually going to see growth. You're going to see revenue growth next year, 2026. I think it's a full cosm. Like everything goes into place, and then you have all this cash. They lower interest rates, market sells off, and then here you go. People go crazy. And it might be just GameStop riding the wave. So you're going to see a true transition, a true pivot, a true turnaround story, and it's going to play out right in front of you, like it has been. His Lyme disease. Okay. Yeah. Deer ticks. Who knows, bro? Cronus? I don't know. Crohn's disease? Probably. He has something, bro. I just know. I read it somewhere. Can you explain the cycle of the power packs from when people buy them and then sell them back? I want to make sure I understand this. Absolutely. Matter of fact, I posted about this. Let me go ahead and pull it up like here. Let me go to this one. I can bring it up right here. It's not a problem. Here's what's happening with games, just so you're clear. This is what's happening, okay? Looking good, Billy Ray. Feeling good, Lewis. And if you don't know where this comes from, it's from the movie Trading Places. And the issue was that they were finally, riding the wave because they bankrupt Wall Street. Kind of like what we're doing. We're killing Wall Street. People just don't know it yet, but it's going to happen. But here is the breakdown as far as what's happening. I'm going to find it right now because I have it right here. Boom. Okay. So here's a story about a lovely investment called GameStop. Okay. So customer buys a power pack for $100. You can get any card in there ranging from various price points, and we've seen the videos and what they tell you, all the way up to a certain level. If they buy it for $100, they get the slab. GameStop resells the slab. What they do is the customer takes the instant buyback offer off that $100 slab. If it is $100, whatever it may be, GameStop offers 84. They literally offer like 85% of what the card's worth. They say 90, but it's fine. So because they actually take away 6% on a transaction fee. So they give you back 90, and then they also charge you a 6% transaction fee. That transaction fee, we don't know who it's going to, but that 6% is somewhere. It's going to someone's bottom line. GameStop buys it, part of their inventory, 90% off, or 90% is what they pay for it. And now they get to put that card back into circulation and sell it again, and rinse and repeat. And they can continue to do this for the same card until it's kept into the vault. Even when it goes to the PSA vault, you eventually will take an offer of some kind somewhere, and we don't know if GameStop's getting portions of that transaction as well. We just know GameStop gets to sell the same cards over and over again if the people are taking them and then selling them back. So when they do sell them back to GameStop, it's great for us as GameStop investors. I don't know if they're getting posted to the website. I don't know if it's just on eBay or if it's going right back into circulation. I know that this inventory is churning for the cards that people don't want, and there has to be an algorithm in play to actually win where the house always wins. At the end of it all, the house always wins. You're not just giving away peak cards on these tiers. You're literally, somebody's losing, and I don't have a problem with them losing. I just want people to know the truth about it. That's it. The truth is, it is a form of gambling in a way, but it's not. How can I say this? It's not because, I'm going to give you an example. I have a card for $500 or a spin for $500. I go ahead and do the spin for $500, and they give me a card worth about $300. You go, man, you just lost $200. You now have a $300 card. You could sell it back and spin more. I get to have 3 spins at 100 now. So now I go 3 spins at 100. And maybe you hit a card, or don't hit a card. But the chances are, if you hit a good card, they're still there. But you have 3 cards now. You have 3 cards that are PSA graded, and they're worth something. You might turn them back in for a flat $100 a piece, and you just keep spinning and keep spinning. A lot of people are still trying to find a way. But every single time you do a transaction, GameStop's getting a cut. Every single time you sell it back, GameStop's getting margin. And it keeps going. And as it goes back into this cycle, they have developed a machine that someone's going to try to buy from you. The RNG itself, the random number generator, tag 2, right, tethered to a card, it's already been invented before. It's all with video games and skins and all the predictability, the probability of getting these things. It's all there for you. GameStop has an infinite money glitch here. Infinite money glitch because they have done something that no one has ever done. And when I say no one, I know there's people doing things, but they're not doing what GameStop's doing. GameStop picked the right product at the right time, the right place, the right quantity, the right condition to the right person. The 6 rights of merchandise. I told you, when you do this, you execute and you hit the top of the mountain. That's what they've done. They picked Pokemon cards. They have the right product. They have the right value. They have the right condition, all of it. The other part of the synergy is the backside, where you're able to sell them at eBay. You're able to put them into the vault. You're able to do all these things. You have options to do with this digitally, these digital packs in a physical world. They've infused the 2 environments, and they're going to make $1 billion plus off of this idea. There is no doubt this is a $1 trillion company waiting to happen. We'll see how it all plays out, but I'm here to see it because I'm happy they're doing it. But there you go. I just heard a phone call. I just heard the phone call. All I can say is I'm proud of her and thank you, Marantz, for everything, bro. No, thank you, Jonathan. That means you're doing God's work. You're doing great. She did great. So that's the cycle of the cards. I seen this post, but I got confused. Don't. There's margins on every transaction. They're doing great. Cards will always pay you back if you hold. Pokemon cards have have tripled. I think that's what you meant to write in the past 12 months. Yeah, there's a Pokemon bubble here, I guess people think. I don't think it's going to keep going. I don't think people understand art. Artwork keeps going. And the fact that there's a certain quantity and there's a way to verify, there's a way to get it graded. PSA is that grading company. So as long as PSA is a reputable company and still growing and thriving in this environment, in which they should, they're the winners, then that's what you want to do. Because remember, you don't want a card graded by Beckett. You don't want to cry SCG or SGC or whatever the hell it is, CGC. You don't want cards graded by other companies other than PSA right now. That's just the way it is because they're the number one. So if that's the case, let's do this together. Let's ride this together. That's how I do it. That's how I want to see it. They have a reputation of 30 years of grading cards. GameStop has a reputation right now, and it's immaculate. So that's the relationship. It's like FIFA packs my kids bought when they were younger, cost me loads, and they never got anything. At least you will get something back. Yes, you're going to get something back. Any card, right? And I was telling somebody this yesterday. One of my guys I was talking to, he was talking about, I was like explaining the power packs, and somebody opened up a power pack and got a Joe Montana autograph card, and I said, "Oh, I sell that right now." I'm like, well, it probably will be worth more sometime, right? You got lucky. Joe Montana, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Joe Montana's net worth, to the collectors community is pretty big. It might increase when he dies, but the unfortunate part for him, Tom Brady, somebody came along, broke every record, and is considered the best ever. That's the unfortunate part for Joe Montana and for sports card collectors. It's hard to find someone who's better than the all-time great, but when you see cards in the sports world, you have 100 years of inventory. The older a card is, a Mickey Mantle 1952 rookie card, the only reason why it's worth so much, it's 80 years old and they're impossible to find in a great condition. So that's why they're worth so much. Well, Pokemon cards are only 20 years old. They're 25 years old. That's it. 26 years old, 25 years old. And that's all the inventory there is. So the first generation Pokemon cards that no one really put value on, they're now getting value. It's going up. As the years go on, the cards that were in 2015 and in 2000 and 2021 and 22, 23, 24, these cards will find a little bit more value. There's a scarcity. There's scalpers out there that are hanging on to packs for generations to come. But you're going to find more value in a market that's only 25 years old when it's 100 years old. The cards you bought right now are going to be worth a whole lot more. So, yeah, you can hang on to them and watch them increase in value, but that's because you're only going up against a very minute time frame. But if you can get the right cards, the right value, the right price, the right time, in the right condition, PSA graded, be amazed what they're going to be worth 5 to 10 years from now. So that's Pokemon. And remember what I told you, Pokemon players don't get injured. They don't have bad raps. They don't get, arrested for murder. Because I'm telling you right now, O.J. Simpson rookie card is probably worth a lot of money if he never got convicted for his crimes or even, indicted for them. Same thing for Kobe. Kobe cards should be worth a godly amount. What happens? The media hates him because of what happened in Denver. Yes, he did pass, so that kind of works out in your favor for value if you have an autograph. But it's tough. It's a tough world, sports cards. They flip and they turn and they burn instantly. Just want you to know that. That's why everyone's selling off their rookie cards, right? You had a good rookie campaign. You did great. Your name's CJ Stroud, all those cards were worth a lot of money 2 years ago. This year, not so much. Now it's Caleb Williams effect and Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix. Guess what happens? Rookie year's over. You better sell them before the season starts because the second season goes in. Those rookie cards aren't worth so much. It's hard to hang on to rookie cards for quarterbacks and for players in sports because guess what happens? Josh Allen might be an NFL MVP. He might be the number one guy right now. His rookie card might be $18,000 on a chase on a 1-of-1 on a sparkle. That might be it. That card's not going to be worth a damn thing. He gets hurt week 2, never plays again. That's it. Oh, you were a good player for when you were there, but, come on. Michael Vick rookie cards should have been the number one thing ever. Michael Vick should have been considered the number one player of all time. Dogs, fighting, gone. That's what happens. You get caught up in your own shit. Micah Parsons, God, get him out of here, bro. LT, how much coke is he doing? I'm telling you about the best players that ever play this game, and the stigma that they have and the cards value just goes away. I mean, Deion's not helping his legacy. Not. You guys got to see the bigger picture here. I got a Troy Aikman rookie card. It was worth $10, bro. Guy won 3 Super Bowls, played 30 years ago, and you're telling me it's a $10 card. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. That's all I'm saying. You got to go in there. And here we go. Can we compare backyard or power packs with courtyard? So maybe in 1 year, $1 billion more revenue with the business and the good profit. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, and I'm there with you. Tops have ruined sports cards. The amount of one-of-one chases have become a joke. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it all. I know Caitlin Clark cards should be worth a lot. Then somebody tried to explain to me how Caitlin Clark's breaking down, groin injuries, and even her. She's revolutionary, changing sports. But you tell me, what's a Steph Curry rookie card worth? And which one is the one I have to have? There's probably 40 of them or one-of-ones and all this nonsense. Same with LeBron and patch cards and Wemby and patch cards and other cards. So it's hard on sports, guys. I'm going to need you to hold on to that Bo Nix rookies you get. I'll lock them up in that Marantz vault. There you go. Yeah, there's not a Cowboy card I would want. Don't start with me. I got an Emmitt Smith rookie card in the truck right now. Shit's trash. I don't want none of it. Worth like $3. Get them all out of here. For all you guys saying, Emmitt Smith is not the number 1 running back of all time. I don't think Emmitt Smith's the number 1 running back of all time. I think it's LaDainian Tomlinson. LaDainian Tomlinson was a problem, bro, and he played great. He was a smooth-ass player. But you guys better start making room in that top 10 and stop putting who's this guy they're trying to put in there? Frank Gore? Number 3 all-time in rushing yards. Frank Gore should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Frank Gore. Bro, I like Derrick Henry as a running back. Frank Gore, I'm not impressed with. Bunch of junk stats, yards, whatever, trash. Don't even get me started with these dudes, bros. Margin for cards, 40% tell 50% better than software and video games. Yeah, maybe. Marantz, you bringing back the evening show. Nick Tannehill, great question. Not yet. Not yet. I have some things going on. We'll find out what I have going on with my career. I have a lot of options. It's one of those moments. I've been doing really well at my job. And if I've been offered things in the past and I turned it down so I can continue to do my show. And that's the whole point. I love the show. And it's my passion. It's my dream. I don't have to go to work and make more money to find fulfillment. That's not the way it works for me. This is fulfilling. It's a calling. It's what I want to do. But for the next level, it basically will put the clamps on what I do. And I love having my freedom for the amount that I do have. Don't leave us, Marantz. Yeah, I know, man. I'm okay, man. Yeah, he played for half a century. Of course, he got a bunch of records. That was my point. Yeah, he sucks. Barry Sanders was a beast. That's like a really overrated thing to say. For anybody who really knows the truth about football and watched it, you guys can tell me somebody's great from the 10-yard line to the 10-yard line. It's all about pay dirt. I've seen Barry Sanders run for 1,800 yards and 3 touchdowns in a season. Don't talk to me. You can run up and down that field, but if you can't punch it in, I don't want to hear it. That's the name of the game. You don't get paid for the half of it. And another thing about it, you're in the same league, in the same time frame, and Barry Sanders' prime, and Emmitt won rushing title after rushing title. Emmitt won MVP and 3 Super Bowls. So don't tell me that someone's a better player, a better running back. I saw Emmitt hit the hole as hard as anybody. I saw him hit gaps. He got skinny in them, and he got loose. And he was running. I've seen him play through injury. I saw him play with a dislocated shoulder, and to make it to the playoffs. And there's a lot of things that Emmitt Smith doesn't get credit for the way he runs, the way he avoids contact when he needs to. And he was still a very good player, if not one of the top 3 running backs of all time. He shouldn't even be up for debate. The most touchdowns in the NFL career, the most rushing yards, and of course, he was the leader of that team in the 90s. So yeah, give him his credit and stop the bullshit. And it's not give him the line. I'm trying to tell you, man. You guys didn't watch the games. It's like you guys believe the headlines they tell you. Like, just watch Emmett play. Watch him run. Watch him do his thing. He wasn't running through freight train holes, dude. Like, I hate that. Oh, he was running through 10-foot holes. No, he wasn't. He was getting blasted behind the line of scrimmage, and he was the one breaking tackles and keep going, keeping his balance. Go watch it again. It's crazy, man. 5'9", 210. Just because he's built like Tony De Niro's ex-wife doesn't mean he wasn't doing his thing. Marant's been enjoying the show, not pressuring you, just asking the question. I can listen 24/7. Thanks for everything. But that's why I'm a paid subscriber. Yeah, I got you, Nick. It's not that. I'm not pressured by it. I just don't know when it's going to happen. If it's going to happen. Like, I've had some real discussions with my wife as far as what I want to do. And it's a good problem to have, man. Good problem to have. I'm just blessed to be here every day. Eric Dickerson, Barry Sanders. Yeah, Eric Dickerson was much better than Barry Sanders. Eric Dickerson was it. That's why we tell you, OJ. Like, I'll never forget. I told you guys I had that conversation with like a guy who's watched football for like 94 years, Coach Hardy, my coach. And I was like, hey, man, what's up? USC Hall of Fame. This guy's was it. And I said, who's the best running back? I thought it was Reggie Bush. I said, Reggie Bush, best guy I've ever seen in college. Reggie Bush, amazing. He goes, nope, OJ. OJ was a freight train. And you feed the guy the rock every down, every practice. He was running over people, running through people, running around people. O.J. Simpson was the difference. And I was like, wow. And I never really looked at it that way. And then I remember, I was like, he ran over 2,000 yards first, and he did it in 14 games. Like, that's just crazy to me. So, there you go. Not crazy, bro. You got to watch the games. Don't just tell me some guy ran up and down the field against scrubs. That guy played against nobody, man. I'll tell you that right now. The NFC East was the hardest division in football, and Emmett was running. Think about it. Giants won multiple Super Bowls. Giants, Redskins winning multiple Super Bowls. Cowboys come in, take the crown from it all. And the Eagles were tough as nails back then. When they had Reggie White, Seth Joyner, they were tough as bricks on defense. And you had Emmett. Just the only easy game Emmett had was Cardinals. That's it. Other than that, it was tough sledding the whole way through. Those fools? Come on. Green Bay sucked back then. Oh, the Magic Man, Dom Mojakowski, no. Then you had, who else did you have? You had the Vikings, who couldn't tackle shit. No. Trash. I'll tell you that straight to your face, all of them. Chris Carter carried that whole team up until 98 when Dante Culpepper and Randall Cunningham and the boys were coming through. And who else? Who else were they playing against back then? Detroit had one of the best offenses of all time, and people are going to tell me that this guy went to the playoffs half the amount of years that he was there. He was on great teams. Haywood Jeffries was you thought he was a top wide receiver? No, Herman Moore was it. You had Herman Moore catching the ball, going through the sky. You had just Scott Mitchell throwing the rock around like it's prime time. The Lions look great. Benny Blades, was that who the defensive player over there? They had some good defensive players too. Nah, bro. Get out of here. They actually went like 11-5 a couple of years, 10-6 a couple of years. These dudes couldn't get out the first round. So don't tell me. Yeah, I'm the wrong guy. Mel Gray returning kicks. Are you kidding? I don't have a list in front of me. I'm just telling you off the top of my head. Nah, bros. You guys got me effed up. I know he had a trash pro career, but he was a beast. Reggie wasn't even the best team player, bro. Stop hating my homie. Wait, what? Huh? What? I'm a Giants fan. I watched them all. Then get it right, Freddie. Freddie. Giants fan. Bro, Freddie, how do you watch me, bro? You're a Giants fan, bro? Oh. Next thing we know, Cam Scatterboo, best running back in the NFL. Look at this rookie. Here we go. Ugh. Bro, Eli Manning is such trash. I can't believe they put him in the same conversation. They're trying to tell me Tony Romo's not a Hall of Famer. I'm about to blow up, bro. Tony Romo carried a whole damn league by himself. This dude, undrafted, top 5 all-time in quarterback rating and completion percentage. Winning top 5 all-time. I sound like, oh, man, don't start with me. Okay, are we looking at charts now? Lindell White. You trying to is that what you were saying? Were you saying Reggie Bush? Hold on. You said Reggie Bush wasn't even the best on the team, bro. Stop hating on my homie, Lindo White. Lindo White went to high school in Colorado, okay? That's about it. But you're going to tell me that Reggie Bush wasn't the best in the league at the time? You're crazy, bro. Like, I can't even talk to you. This is great. I watched every USC game in 04, 03. As a matter of fact, since Carson Palmer was on the team, I watched every USC game for like a decade. All the way through. All the Mark Sanchez, John David Booty. It didn't matter who was over there. I was watching all of it. You're crazy talk right now. Lindell did the work, and Reggie made a few highlight reels. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Oh, no. I can't. The dude won the Heisman. He was receiving, returning, and running. No. This black, I will not have this. I will not have this. Big $5 billion bond offering after quarter 2 results. Something bigger than 2.75. Daniel, I mean, I don't really care. I don't really care what we see. I hope we see a bond offering. Who holds the touchdown record? I don't know. Charles White? Lindo, okay? I'm familiar with the 43 touchdowns or whatever the hell he scored in his career. I don't even care. I already know what it is, bro. Just because you punch it in from the 1? Calm down. Yeah, you got to stop the bullshit, man. Oh, yeah, you touchdown right. He punched it in from the 1. Reggie Bush, get your shit right. There is nobody telling you that thunder and lightning wasn't going to happen without Reggie Bush. Bro. Don't tell me ever, Stacks, don't ever do that. Don't ever tell me go look at the numbers, bro, as if I don't know them. You're absolutely out of your mind when it comes to USC football. Don't talk to me, dude. I'll take Joe McKnight. I'll take Joe McKnight at running back, and rest in peace, over Lindell White. And anybody would. All right, let's go look at this, guys. GameStop on the minute chart. Whatever. I'll buy it all. 5 minute. Oh, Marantz, maybe you drew this right.Maybe this is the breakout. Maybe it's going up. Who knows? There's the 30-minute, looking healthy coming off the breakout of the hold down. So you mean to tell me this was the bottom, 21.92. Tony De Niro, did you buy back in? Okay, and then we go right up. We're going to go up. We're going to find a way to get up out of here. I have a top line on it, top line resistance, pushing down. Not bad. That's a straight line. I didn't draw it from anywhere. I drew it from the top here, 37 of the day, all the way through. And, yeah, looks like that's where you're at. You're in another Dorito. Dorito. Boom. Oh, yeah. I'm excited about GameStop in the chart. I just love that we're buying it at these levels. I couldn't imagine buying it. I love buying it at the bottom like this for everybody. We look good. This is a weekly chart. Your 50-day broke past your 200-day moving average, meaning we're going to go up. Okay? We're going to be going up real soon. We get to the end of this. We'll have an earnings report by then. You guys will see the breakout from here. It's going to be magnificent. On the monthly, guys, a 6-year chart right here. GameStop still going sideways until they break out. Get the other end of this cup. You'll have a cup and handle on out of here. You'll be trading above $55, above $100, and you'll see it. Remember, we just talked about this transition, this pivot that's happening for us. All right. Other than that note, I'm going to get up out of here. It's noon. I've been here long enough. I hope you guys like the show. I hope you guys got a lot of good info, a lot of information, a whole lot of motivation, and a whole lot of truth. I want to thank the young lady, Bimbo Baggins, for coming to the chat. I want to thank Jonathan for allowing her to come through and informing her of what GameStop is. If you guys ever doubt GameStop, come back and see me again and see what it's all about. But me, I'm the dude who's not shaving right now. I think I'm not going to shave until it pops. So until it pops, then I'll start shaving. Does it sound like you? Huh? I don't even say his snake-ass name. You know who I'm talking about. See ya, Richard. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. And for Stacks, keep requesting dumbass songs, Stacks, and I got you. One more dumb one for the dumb one. Peace!